This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Hold your breath! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got you!
Holds out with the block. Reads them. Rushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Knockdown and now. Can they finish the job? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive replaces. Jumps. Their burnout triggered. Player 2 has an emptied throw zone. Both fighters planning something? Clutch anti-air. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Critical art is on deck. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Cross that off. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Groundverse, the hit throw connects. Charges up the plasma. Getting up close and personal. All in with a rush. Punish counter sets the table. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. They can't keep her. Reads the jump in perfectly. Nothing stops this train. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Get ready to be thrown to the sun. The drive impact doesn't work. Noticeable life lead is a comeback so burn out, but they may have a plan here. The next touch may decide if they think it's time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent's drive impact misses. Safely increases their throw level. Player 1 has the life advantage. Strings it all together. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shinku Hadouken! Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Nice Manejidore, getting those throws all pumped up. Player, their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Big throws. Both fighters planning something?
It's not over.
Player 2 can't use it. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Gets the jump in. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? They exchange blows. Hits them with a stop and bop. Impact squat. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Amazing. Big, what are you jumping in for? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Rushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Put the exclamation point on that with an OG art. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Will this drive gauge gap tap them on the goal? Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw. Drops them. Both fighters are down to half life. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Drops that off. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Big time whiff. There's a burnout. Still alive? Still alive? Oh, we're not done here. Keeps him out. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Shuts that down with a parry. Hits him with a stop and pop. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Goes for the command grab. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Got their eye on the air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Solid throw tech. Life Eagle gets him. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Up, burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Medium kick hit. And whip! They're wide open! In there! Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Deal some damage with that quick combo. That was a solid anti-air. Down to the wire. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. No good enough. Oh! Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. The grab misses. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is a huge chance to make it feel it. Player 2 in trouble with Shinku Hadouken KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. There's an overdrive Shoryu. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Projectile to try and change the situation. Jet fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That drive impact doesn't get through. Both fighters planning something? Denies the jump in. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hits them with a stop and pop. Safely increases their throw level. Going in, the low. Connects with the throw. Taking chunks out of each other here. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? A rare flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts solid anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Wrecks them. Max metal level. The show's about to begin. Medium kick into. What are they gonna do? A jump meets them air to air. Player nothing stops this train. Punish counter sets the table. Player 2 is looking at more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1, this can lead to some big damage. Noticeable wraps it up with a throw. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Throws of meets them air to air. Misses the drive impact. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. But, oh! Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Will this super art connect? Player 1 is maintaining the core. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. All right, what's coming up next? With the left and the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining the drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. What'll happen here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. This is a turning point. They gotta start experiencing burnout. Jumps in. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Denies the jump in. Crowns him from above. Pokes with the medium. Ooh, does him dirty. Throws him. Safely increases their throw level. Both sides. The overhead denied. Good decision with that throw. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Burns out. Player, get ready to be thrown to the sun. Oh, here we see the overhead coming. They can't get hit here. A real test of denies the jump in. Okay, that fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Both fighters are looking down to the wire. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Does a good job of pushing back. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The throw misses. Goes for the super art. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Recovers from burnout. Player 2 chases them down. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stopping bomb. They trade hits, and now jumps in. Cuts in with a drive impact. Going in. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Right, sets up with KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. The combo's there. The throw is escaped. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Projectile to try and change the situation. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Ooh, hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the going on the offensive. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Burnout activated. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The big play, the broken jaw, Shin Shoryuken. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jump? Oh! There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That drive impact is blocked. Medium kick. All right, what's coming up next? Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Okay, creating some space here. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Had the radar up and running. Hits with the overhead. Burnout activates. Each hit is so in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Can't tech the throw. Jumps. Lifts them with the wrong palm. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. Player brushes that off and keeps going. You've got to be clutch, anti-air. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knew the throw was coming. Anti-air in the clutch. This is gonna hurt. So let me get my dictionary for this one. Remember that. Both sees the overhead coming. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Doesn't tech the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Rushes in. Player 1. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Gotta do better than that. There's a burnout. Straight to the point. Player 2 can't let this quick air-to-air. Burns out. They gotta find something to work with here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. A lot of pressure building up here. Opens them right up. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knocked them out of the air. They were expecting that drive impact. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 chases them down, trips them up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Can't keep track of these corner switches. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Gets the jump in. Rushes that off and keeps going. Nice manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Players, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach, oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Knocked them out of the air. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Can they create an opportunity for them? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Down to the wire. Gets a good read on their opponent. Can't tech the throw? All right. Player 1 chases them down. They block the overhead and forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Goes for Manon's level 2 super for some sweet damage. Player 1, were they baiting them into that? Ah, burnout activate. Neither fight, the soup went for the chip kill. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The super good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Renverse, the hit throw connects. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Goes for the throw. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Connects with the Renverse to boost their metal level. Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. The throw is denied. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A lot of courage behind that super art at the start of the round. This is it. Who's gonna take? Ooh, what a smart throw. The throw doesn't connect. Player 1 punish counter on reaction. Snares him with a wrong mistake. Okay, there's a burnout. One leg is on fire now. Look at the damage. Finds the target. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Giving them food for thought. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Oh, whiffs the throw. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a trip. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter KO? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to buff up while they can. Hits them with a stopping block. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Medium kick hits. Got it. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Renverse, the hit throw connects. Player 1 needs to use, but blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. This is a turning point. The overhead denied. Snares him with a renverse. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air in the clutch. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both fighters are standing firm. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without There's a burnout. Connects with the throw. Player 2 can't let the drugs that off. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Down on life. They gotta make a move. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? The drive impact doesn't work. Doesn't tech the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on